Hi, this is Lorelani, and I am here talking about how to create forms for your business. We're going to go over invoices, vacation quote requests, and travel itineraries. So let's go ahead and start with invoices. There are many different ways to create invoices. Number one, you could use Microsoft Word or also with Google Docs and just add your logo to the top and then free flow. I will show you an example in just a few minutes. And then also you want to use free tool apps like invoicehome.com. You can create a PDF and then save it to your computer and then send it over as an email to your client. So let me show you an example. This is through invoicehome.com. Notice I added my logo. I put in my information, how to get a hold of me, my address and everything like that, my phone number and email address, and then who we're billing this to. Okay, so always put your client's information, create your invoice numbers. I always start with 100. So if this is your first invoice with your client, then start at 100. Your invoice date, so you want to put that in there and describe why you're doing an invoice. For instance, this one is ticket fees for 6 tickets that they purchased. I charge them $2 per ticket, so that equals $12 total. Then I have my signature. Also, you want to put thank you down on the bottom, and then terms and conditions is payment is due immediately via Zelle, Cash App, or Venmo. Okay, those are important things to do when you're doing invoices to make sure that they know when is the payment due. Now, rule of thumb, guys, I send them the invoice. I wait to get paid before I send them over the final itinerary or the actual tickets. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. We will also go over that in later courses. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Okay, so vacation quote requests. These can be found in 2 different ways. Okay, number one, your vacation quote request, there is one on your travel site. Okay, that's your www.evotravelagent.com/your site name. Okay, my business is called Love to Travel, so mine says Love to Travel. All right, so I'm going to go to this page. Alrighty, and if you notice, this is our evotravelagent.com site, which we also call it travel site. You want to move all the way down, and right here it says vacation quote request. This is where you want your client to go, so always give them your link and then hit plan your trip. And then here's a quote request. They have to just fill out all of the information. You will get it via email, so that way you could build a quote for your client. Okay, so I think this is the easiest one to use. I use it all the time. However, a lot of people like to create their own with their logo. So that is possible, guys, by doing jotform.com and then go into vacation quote template. Okay, vacation quote template, and you can create your own. Alrighty. So the next one is on travel itinerary builders. Okay, so once you get the quote and they're good with it, so now you are going to create a travel itinerary builder after the trip was planned. Okay, so they know all of the facts, right? You can do your own by creating your own on Microsoft Word or also Google Docs, and always add your logo. Okay, it's really important to just brand yourself every time. So add your logo to everything that you do or you create, or you can use jotform.com and go to itinerary templates. You guys, it's really simple and easy to use, and you can play around with it. There's several different options of itinerary templates, so you pick what fits you. Okay. Now, if you want to pay for something really extravagant and very professional, to the point where they can download an app and have their itinerary in it, Travelify is my favorite. It does cost $30 a month. I do suggest to wait off on that until you get a lot of reservations and booking a lot before you purchase that, okay? But Travelify is very, very good. All righty. So I'm going to give you an example. So hang on real quick. I'm going to show you an example. Okay, here's one. I hope you guys can see it. This one was for my client in, when was it? In May. Okay, and this was the final itinerary and information. So I said, Emily, valid passports are needed for travel to and from Jamaica. She was going to Jamaica. Now, I also included COVID-19 information for Jamaica because, again, you want to always give them the latest information. I sent this out 2 weeks prior to departure. So then this way she has the latest and greatest information, okay? Because if she needs a test going into a country, she needs to know about it way beforehand to give her time to get it, okay? I highlight everything that's really mandatory and need to know, okay? So I highlighted that she needs a COVID test returning back into the US. Okay, it no longer applies right now. However, it did then, okay? So I always put all the information in there, including where they can take the test. They can take it at her hotel, or she could do it at the airport and how much it was going to cost. I look all that up, okay? I put in the air travel, all the information like cutoff time, how much the bags are going to be. If they need any information, always go to aa.com. I always let them know these are basic economy tickets, and I tell them way before they purchase the tickets. Okay, always disclose all the information before they buy anything. I'm just reminding her this is non-refundable. Changes do cost, or changes and upgrades to see the selections on this basic economy fare are not available. Very important to keep reiterating that, okay? Because you don't want them to come back and say, well, you didn't tell me. And I did, okay? I constantly did all throughout her time that I was booking, okay? I always want to put in the restriction items. I do not list it, but I do give her the website, which is tsa.gov. Here's a form that must be filled out before going into Jamaica. Again, I Google everything. Is there any pre-departure paperwork that needs to be done? I just Google it. And then, of course, all this information comes up, okay? So that's how I found this information. All righty, so I added the link. And then I did the flight itinerary. I actually bolded her reservation number, which we call the PNR. We'll explain that later, okay? The record locator number, the flight number, when it leaves her departing city, at what time, and what time it arrives into Jamaica, and what time, okay? And then same with the return, okay? I put all that information in, okay? I also let them know about their ground transportation, because she bought a package deal, which includes airfare, include ground transportation, and it also included the hotels, okay? So I put the ground transportation information, where they're gonna pick her up, okay? And then also I put the hotel information. I made sure I gave her the reservation number. And I also went a step further to let them know that dining reservations, you have to check in with the agent at the hotel before you can make dining reservations. Also, I included that she should share her emergency contact information with the same itinerary and just email it to them so they can track them. And here's some emergency information. Anytime somebody goes out of the country, I always include the embassy information, including their emergency phone numbers and fax numbers, okay? That's really important just in case something happens, you never know, right? So they can get a hold of the embassy. Alrighty, so I put that in there. In regards to Jamaica, I put in some more information so she's well aware. And then also she purchased a activity separate from her package deal. Okay, so I went to Viator because it's a great place to buy any activities for you, for your clients anywhere. So I put in the itinerary number, the booking reference number, the type of cruise or the type of activity it is, what date, when is it going to depart, how much it costs. Mobile tickets are accepted, which is sent to her phone. Okay. Cancellation policy, just in case they want to cancel for a refund. Have any questions? So I give her all of this information because, again, you want to make sure that you're not going to get caught with not giving her the information and then she's stuck somewhere. Okay. So be as thorough as you can with your itineraries and information. I also do give them my phone number in case they are traveling abroad and anything happens, they can get a hold of me. Okay. So this is one that I created myself. Alrighty. Jotform has a different type of itinerary builder, so you can choose whatever one you want. And again, if you want to use Travelify, it does cost money. Alrighty, so let me go back into this here, our summary. Okay, so creating forms before selling any travel will help you to keep your clients happy and informed. Okay, also it will keep you organized and it will be easy to get to for if you need to review any information when your clients call. You have it right in a folder in your Google Drive, or also if you created a drive in your Microsoft Works. Okay. Also, branding is everything, guys. Always use your logo for any form that you create when you're using anything for your client. Always brand yourself, including your emails. All right. So I hope this helped you. If you have any questions, please contact your leaders, or if you need to see this again, you can. And have a great day. Thank you.